Inflammatory bowel disease is a lifelong condition that harms the intestines over time. Get the facts on this problem that affects up to 1 million Americans.
Inflammatory bowel disease, or IBD, actually refers to a variety of conditions which cause inflammation in the intestines. The most common forms of IBD are two conditions called ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease. Ulcerative colitis, which is about half as common as Crohn's disease, affects the large intestine, or also colon, as well as the rectum. In ulcerative colitis, the inner lining or mucosa of the intestines becomes red and swollen. Ulcers or open sores may also appear on the colon. Crohn's disease, on the other hand, can affect any part of the digestive tract, from mouth to anus. Most commonly, Crohn's disease shows up as inflammation in the lower part of the small intestine. Usually swelling extends deeper into the intestinal wall than in ulcerative colitis. Although inflammatory bowel disease refers to several conditions, they have similar symptoms. The most common is frequent diarrhea and abdominal pain. Many patients with IBD notice blood in the stool, which can lead to anemia. Other signs of IBD include weight loss, fever, chills, and fatigue. Even though inflammatory bowel disease is a lifelong condition, these symptoms do not persist at all times. Generally, people with IBD will cycle through periods during which symptoms flare up, interspersed with times when the disease is in remission and symptoms disappear. But what makes the intestines become inflamed and irritated in the first place? Unfortunately, IBD is an idiopathic disease, which means researchers just don't know why it occurs. What is known is that in a healthy person, the immune system produces cells and proteins which defend the body against harmful foreign invaders, like bacteria and viruses. Normally, the immune system is activated only when exposed to intruders. When this happens, infection-fighting inflammation occurs within these tissues. In patients with IBD, however, the immune system is chronically activated for no known reason, resulting in abnormal inflammation and ulceration. Doctors do know that there is a genetic predisposition to developing IBD, and that it seems to be more prevalent in Caucasians. In addition, the disease tends to be most often diagnosed in adolescents and young adults from age 15 to 25. Infrequently, patients with IBD can go on to develop more severe diseases like colon cancer. That's why people with IBD should be under a doctor's care. Inflammatory bowel disease can be frustrating and embarrassing, but the good news is that treatments are available to ease the severity and frequency of symptoms. Please speak with your doctor if you have concerns about IBD.